Where's all the video? Here we go. How are we doing, Ryan?
Good, how you doing, Jim?
Good.
Anne Marie was just on. I think she had to leave, but she started the recording.
Okay.
So you guys are good to go as soon as you're ready to. I don't know if you have. I think you do have a quorum.
Good.
You're on mute.
Mike, are you there? Could you take yourself
Okay.
off? How we doing, PJ?
I heard Mike before.
Yeah, I heard him there. Anybody else coming that you know of?
No, it would only be Tim, but he said he couldn't make it. He's on another Zoom call.
Oh, okay.
Mike, if you're there, could you acknowledge? Take yourself off of mute for a minute.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, Mike, how you doing?
pretty good.
All right, 7 o'clock, so we could go ahead and get started. This will be the March meeting for the Seymour Inland Wetlands Commission. Could we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
Allegiance to
To
the
the
flag
flag
of the United States of America and to the republic
for which
for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
liberty.
with liberty and justice for all.
Item number 3 on the itinerary would be the Inland Wetlands Officers Report. And I don't think Mike is with us right now,
I'm here.
not our enforcement officer. Okay, so let's move to item number 4, public comment. Do we have any public comment? And public comment? We'll go with no public comment at this time. Minutes acceptance, regular meeting from January 25th, 2021. Everybody should have a copy of that in their packet this month. And I need a motion.
Motion to accept.
I'll second it.
Any discussion?
No.
No.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Item number 6 on the itinerary. Chuck, North Benham Road application for herbicide. So in your package, you should see a copy of the application, which has been completed. And Mike, would you like to, Brian, would you like to talk about this application?
Sure. For this application, I'm actually representing the applicant personally and as a citizen. I'm one of 13 owners of the properties that are around Agello's Pond, which is, if you don't know, it's the pond up off of North Benham and Chukta Road. It clips a little bit of Great Hill Road as well. It is a a pond that we've come before this commission once before, almost 2 times, but over the years, every now and then, the nuisance vegetation builds up. And last year, it was almost completely covered over with some what's called duckweed and watermeal, and also some filamentous algae, which is like this green goo that just kind of starts on the bottom and floats to the top. It was bad in 2015, so we started the permit process, but we never actually bought the chemicals because it got better in 2016. In 2017, it got bad again. So we got a permit for it in 2018 and we applied it in 2018 and it worked perfectly. It went really well. There was no noticeable, or we didn't see any kind of animal issues, no die-offs, nothing, just basically the pond cleared itself up. So last year we noticed that it was all coming back. So we are taking the steps and asking for approval to reapply the same chemicals. One's called Clipper, one's called Rodeo. The Clipper is for the vegetation that grows out of the pond, and the Rodeo is for the vegetation that's in the pond. So what we're trying to treat is the watermeal, the duckweed, which is really that green color that goes across a pond, a little bit of the filamentous algae, which is the goop, and then a little bit of the Phragmites and the cattails, which are slowly starting to spread into the pond. We're doing the exact same thing that we did 2 years ago, and we do have an application to DEP, which is also required, and we have to follow their guidelines, obviously, to apply this thing to make sure it's done properly. That pretty much sums it up. I'm happy to answer any questions.
So how many years in consecutively could these herbicides be applied in the pond?
Can they or have they been?
I know you haven't been, but how often can you apply the herbicides and stuff to the pond?
You can do it every year. We just haven't seen the need to do it.
Okay.
I think the last application that we did in 2018, we did apply through DEP to get a 2-year permit, and we were granted that. But again, we just didn't see any need because there wasn't any of that vegetation that came back. I think last year was a pretty hot year, not quite as wet as the previous year. And when that happens, it seems like the vegetation kicks up again. But again, we can do it every year, but we only do it when we visually see it. And we may not do it this year. We have to get the application back from DEP before summer. But if we see that the pond is clean, then we'll skip the $5,000 in chemicals that we have to spend. If we don't see it necessary, but we do have to get these permits ahead of time just in case.
Right. When do you typically apply?
It's done in July.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually, it has to be, it can't get lower than, I think it's an average of 45 or 50 degrees. So we usually have to wait until July or August to make those temperatures.
Okay. Any other commissioners have any comments or questions for Brian?
No questions for me.
No questions for me.
Okay. So we need a motion.
Motion to accept Mike Flynn.
Do I have a
I'll
second?
I'll second it.
Okay. Any discussion?
Nope.
No.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Aye. All in favor.
Thank you.
Aye.
Okay. You're all set, Brian.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay. Item number 7 would be public comment. I don't think there's anybody on the call. Public comment. Commissioners, public comment. Any of the commissioners have anything?
No.
No, nope.
I have one item is I'm being told that hopefully that this will be our last Zoom meeting. We'll be in person next month. So this, make sure that everybody reads their literature. I'll be in touch with you, letting you know either way of what we're doing for next month. And item number 9, any correspondence? I don't think we have anybody from the town on to advise us of any of that. Okay, and item number 10, I need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Have a good day.
You too. Have a good one. It's over, Ellen.
My picture doesn't show when we have our full meetings either. I can't figure out why. It's all over.
Just about a Jello's pond up there where Mysteriac lives.
I gotta figure out why that happens. Oh. The host said no. Well, we'll leave.